Howdy y'all, how's it going? It is Q-45. I've been locked down for 45 days now. Oh, it's really getting to everybody. Yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing if you do. As always, I do these videos again for myself, not for the world, just my own sanity. Pulling a page out of the movie The Martian. So, yeah, we got an answer on the whole subway issue where the main VA hospital brought in. We'll get to the background here in a minute. Yes, Predator Hunting Grounds dropped. It is fucking awesome. I played it almost for 48 hours straight, although I didn't get as far as I wanted to, experience-wise and level-wise, but we'll get to that. Anyways, the answer to that whole subway incident where the main hospital sent over Subway sandwiches for the staff, and big guy in the cafeteria decided to run around with a couple of them in his hand and enjoy them in front of us. So the director of the facility here called over to the main hospital and said, no more. It's not fair to our veterans for that shit to show up and for us to have it. We had veterans see it come in. They're not allowed to order outside food, and it's not fair to them. Also, as a response, and I've been trying to do the negative first and end on the positive notes of what's going on, but the positive note here is that yesterday our director authorized the veterans, us, to dip into community funds and stuff like that and have a pizza party. So we were able to do outside food for one day, limited access. I had like 4 pieces of pizza, which was awesome. It's a Little Caesars, which is, it's good. I mean, at this point, any outside food is just awesome. So, yeah, that was the answer to the whole subway thing. In the end, it turned out to be, it was a complete surprise to the staff here that they were sending that over, and they weren't too happy about it. So that's been answered. Things are better with that way. So we had a dumbass down the hall. We have these ancient, well, you can't see it, but we have these ancient fire alarms. I'm not going to show you because it's up on the wall, but just adjusting the camera a little bit. Anyways, we have these ancient fire alarms built in like the 40s or whatever. Like they're the same ones that were first there when the building was created and everything, and they are very sensitive. So there's this one veteran down the hall, and we warned his ass. We had one guy who's back for a second time around in here in this sober community, who the night before he left, he was vaping in his room and set off the fire alarm. And they have constantly stressed that you can't vape in your rooms, it will set off the fire alarm. This guy was vaping inside. He was vaping in the TV rooms apparently. I didn't see that, but another veteran did. So he decided he was gonna be lazy and vape in his room, set off the fire alarm Wednesday night. I'm just glad it wasn't Thursday night, or maybe it was Thursday night. I can't remember. Actually, it was Thursday night before all this dropped. The game was downloading. Anyways, it set off the fire alarm. We had to wait outside for like 30, 45 minutes. Everybody knew who did it. That guy's been booted. He's out. Because myself and one other veteran warned his ass. If you do that, it will set off the fire alarm. It did. He claims he was cleaning his vape. Yeah, right. My jaw still hurts. Yeah. It actually, back here on the bottom, it feels like the very back tooth is pressing into the ones ahead of it. It's gotten a little bit better. It doesn't hurt as much, but I need to see a dentist the minute that I can over there. one of the fringe benefits of being in the sober community is I get a full dental consult and everything. But at 80% disability rating, I don't get extended health care or dental care on that front. They're probably gonna end up pulling one or two teeth. And then I'm dealing with the Amazon idiocy again. Amazon's screwing with me on attendance because I haven't been able to show up because I've been in lockdown, because I can't leave the grounds unless I want to be homeless. You know, the whole can't go to work, can't do any kind of court stuff, can't actually physically go train service dogs, which I got an update on that. I just can't leave for anything. If I leave, it's got to be a voluntary discharge and I got to be homeless. They, like, right away from that moment that I fixed everything, was back on the schedule and whatnot, I immediately started getting the emails again and everything else, and I couldn't figure it out. So I got a couple of avenues I'm working on. I did a little survey. I need to check my email for that whole thing, but I just told them, you know, I'm still interested in working. The only option I had was I have a non-COVID related illness, and hey, alcoholism is an illness. It's a disease. It's under the DSM-5, and guess what? I have it. So I just put that down. I'm in a sober living community to try and learn to manage it. You know, it's going to be a lifelong battle against it. As I promised, though, even though I completed community service hours for the court, I am still continuing to train service dogs via Zoom, of all places, as I mentioned before. And Thursday, we were working with the young buck Andrew on search, which is where they go search out objects. You know, it's look, the command is look, and then you may add a specific item, like look for keys, look for your leash, look for cell phone, look for anything like that. And we were getting Andrew on that. He got it right off the bat, but we threw him a few slow pitch fastballs or slow pitch softballs to begin with, almost in plain sight. Did a couple in plain sight, and then it was all on the ground for the first 3 tries. Then he got a little confused because we put it up higher and everything else, and he actually did fairly good. The first time it took him almost a good 3, 4, 5 minutes to find it, and with the help of the trainer, you know, she kept looking at the leash the entire time, and that, you know, dogs cue in on your eyes and where you're looking. So I mean, he kind of knew the area it was, he just wasn't looking up. He got it second time around, third time around, he started getting it and everything. But it's really interesting, and I love this program. Warrior Canine Connection is the bomb. I'm planning to continue with them. I'm kind of hoping for an office manager job there. That way, every day I get to go and work with dogs. That Apache shirt that I got and I was wearing, you know, why Dan, is that a new shirt? Yes, it is. Here's the Apache shirt, the back. It's got the blueprint of the Apache, but I'll hold it up here for a minute while I talk about it. You can see that it's got some funny descriptions there. The nose-mounted sensor for precision target acquisition by bad guys. Radar dome detects surrounding ground forces, aircraft, buildings, and anything trying to hide. You know, it's got it's got funny descriptions of all the stuff on the Apache. If you haven't seen the Apaches in action, they are freaking phenomenal. They are just badasses in the air. They are absolute hunters. And yeah, so sorry, doing this here. Anyway, so yeah, that shirt is pretty freaking awesome. I got a few of those again. The A10, the Blackhawk, Die Hard, Land Shark, meaning the German Shepherd, or Belgian Malinois, whichever you choose. Either way, my favorite part of that one is freedom exhaust, which basically means the dog is farting. The other thing is I got this today. I mentioned her on the program before, on my videos before, but I listen to Dana Lash almost every damn day, especially to break up the quarantine. The boring quarantine, as I like to refer to it. So back in February, when it first released, I ordered a copy of her book, and I ordered it special. It came in Friday. I was able to get it today out of the 3-day Area 10 quarantine. And the cool thing about this one is that it's autographed. So I don't intend to read this one. I don't want to damage it. I don't want to just use it. If I want to physically read it, I'll get another copy. I have it on audiobook, so I'm just listening to it and reading it that way. It's actually pretty good. It talks about, it's a very recent one, and it just talks about, how outrage and political correctness is destroying society. And it's actually, just phenomenal work. Dana, if you happen to see this, I salute you as a veteran, Army captain, 2 combat tours. Awesome work. At least everything that I've heard. I love all 3 of your books at this point. So, the gift Xbox that I got is still working. I've been playing it some, although not since Thursday night, about 10, which I was busy playing a different game, if you can't tell. It's the update on that is that I finally got all 100 gigabytes of Halo, the Master Chief Collection downloaded. So now I can play Halo. And that is like the one game that I've always insisted that I want an Xbox.
Ken, just doing checks. You alright?
Yep, good. Hey, it was one of our 2-hour "Are you still alive" checks. That gets so annoying, especially when you're trying to sleep in on Saturday and Sunday. Oh boy, let me tell you, yesterday was really, I lost a lot of time on hunting grounds because of that. But anyways, no, I got Halo downloaded. Halo's like the one game for Xbox, although Gears of War has quickly become another one of why I like both PlayStation and Xbox. Really quick, since you're obviously a YouTuber, look up Disney Princess Work From Home. In fact, that guy does a few videos. He's done the flight attendant working from home, realtor working from home. It's him and his girlfriend. Lockdown and quarantine, and just doing funny ass videos of working from home. So far, the best one yet, and the latest one is when a Disney princess works from home. That is hilarious. I mean, it's just, yeah, you gotta watch it, especially if you're a Disney princess fan. Now, on to the main event that I've been talking about forever, Predator Hunting Grounds. Phenomenal game. I love it. It's all multiplayer. It's all online multiplayer. It's similar to Call of Duty and The Division. Not necessarily Fortnite, because there's no building and everything. It's just a third-person shooter or whatever. First-person in human mode, third-person in Predator. Basically, the concept is this. It's like the original movie in a fucking video game. Okay, if you love the original movie, Predator, this is the game to get. The whole concept is 4-man human fire team is dropped into the jungle to accomplish a mission. It ties in with all the Predator movies, because if you've seen The Predator, the latest one, they talk about Operation Stargazer, and basically you're trying to work on that. But you can do 1 of 4 humans in gameplay, first-person shooter, different weapons that you can upgrade through experience points by using them. So far I've unlocked quite a bit. I've unlocked all the pistols and whatnot. But anyways, you got 4 different classes of humans, and you got assault, recon, scout, support. Each one has different benefits. But you get dropped into the jungle, you have different objectives, you're supposed to complete those objectives, and once you do, you get to a helicopter extraction point. If you successfully complete that, you win the match. The other way humans can win the match: take out the predator, make sure he doesn't set off his fucking bomb and blow you up, and then secure the body for it to be picked up. If you secure the body and it's picked up in good condition, then you win the match again. So, a couple ways to win on the human side. Predator side, the way you win is you just jump around in the trees, use a bunch of different weapons, hunt the 4 different human players, and if you take them all out, Predator wins. Predator side, you have 3 different classes. You have Hunter, Scout, and Berserker. If you got the Digital Deluxe, there's also a 4th class, which is the 87 Jungle Hunter, which is the Predator that started it all. It's that one. You got different weapons. You got a couple of swords, and you got some of the classic ones that you've seen throughout the movies. You've got you start out with plasma caster and wrist blades, period. So you got the shoulder cannon, you got the 2 blades on the wrist. You can get the disc. I've heard that it's good. I heard that it sucks. I don't know. I've heard both ways. You can get the massive staff that's in. I can't remember which one. I think it's the 2nd movie and 3rd movie. They have the combat stick. You have a handheld plasma caster gun, things like that. But you get different gear, different weapons, stuff like that. You can customize them all. But yeah, I mean, that's the gameplay. Humans, you're dropped in the jungle, you're supposed to accomplish a mission. You usually have to take out artificial intelligence based enemies. Along the way, the predator tries to hunt you. Either you take down the predator, secure the body, or get the hell out of the blast zone when it sets off self-destruct. Otherwise, you're dead. And if you secure the body, you get a huge damn bonus for securing that. I mean, it's like almost, it's unbelievable experience points. But, and then Predator, you just got to take out the 4 humans. Either way, it's not easy. You got some people who've been playing, like, I don't know, I don't think they've slept in like 3 days straight. It's downloading an update for it right now, but it's awesome. I love it. I tend to play a little bit each day, try to level up, unlock more, level up weapons and get suppressors, extended magazines, things of that nature. So it's pretty cool. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, I've been occupied with that. This game, it's almost, and I mean almost, distracted me from the whole my stimulus check being stolen. Still reaching out on that one. Probably going to contact one of my local senators who seems to be really stepping up the fight on COVID. I don't trust the other senator, I don't trust the congressman, Ranger Boy, Jason Crow. I don't trust him with everything he's done. His whole platform was, I'm an Army Ranger, you should elect me. Okay, well, okay, A, let me see your military service record. B, what do you stand on? I didn't vote for him. But anyways, yeah, I keep reaching out on that one because it wasn't fair, it's not right. But hey, now I'm pretty sure that download is updated, that update has downloaded and installed, so I'm gonna get back to it here. Yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of each other. I know this is an unbearable time, and we'll get through it. It's America, we always do. Catch you next time.